I'm professor in logistics and supply chain management, and it has a lot to do with environmental issues, of course. And we're just now, which is perhaps something happening just now, going through a number of theses, master theses. We have 55 in logistics, and it must have been 10 or 15 that are about environmental issues or sustainability. What you see, if you think about environmental issues, is of course that there is pressure now in Sweden from government and from people, but then the big multinationals are doing a lot of things. But then when you come to the lower levels, so we had students going through with medium-sized, smaller firms and things, they are not doing much at all. And I actually recently read another large report where you could see carriers were not doing much at all. It was more efficiency that they were looking for. So there is a gap in which there are masses of things to do, I think. But they will be influenced by the big ones because the big ones use them. Some customers are really much more aware when you come to corporate social responsibility, for instance, because if they are bigger, they know there will be an effect if the public doesn't like them or don't like them any longer. So the bigger ones, yes, not necessarily the smaller ones. Mainly cost-driven, I would say, but if you see on the providers of logistics firms, if they see there are possibilities for some firms to actually get more customers, more business, they will do that, of course. But for the majority of the firms, I think it's also cost-driven. I wonder if they are there. So because I'm not sure that they are actually. Some of them you can actually match it, so it doesn't. They might have a very high focus on speed and quick deliveries, but if they thought about it, there would be a possibility for them to have it a bit later, and it wouldn't actually matter if they planned a little bit. So in those cases, it's of course much easier to do these kind of things. But if you have to change a whole system of planning or something with manufacturing, they wouldn't do it. Not in this stage, as far as I can see. That takes long-term planning. Yeah, in some cases, I think that could be. I mean, you have to start with some that you can follow the whole chain through and really show that this is a good thing. And if they can also, in specific type of products, I think this could be very important. When you start to think about food, these cases would be very important. I think also the consumers are really eager to find something like that. Today, you know, there are things happening which is not good for this, and if you have it much more environmentally friendly, that would be much better.